Andrew Bolt's mocking of Greta Thunberg leaves autism advocates disgusted.
Here's a summary of the article.
News Corp's Andrew Bolt showed absolute ignorance when he mocked the teenage climate activist Greta Thunberg in a column for the Herald Sun. An autism awareness advocate says, "I'd ask Mr. Bolt, does he think that no individual with autism can make a contribution to wider public discussion?" she said. Daniel Skorich, an autism researcher at the University of Queensland, said Bolt's description of autism was incorrect and was dangerous in the message it sends about autistic people. In contrast to Andrew Bolt's derisory claims, what autism is not is a disorder which intensify fears, a fault, and a dangerous one, that makes autistic people deeply disturbed and irrational, nor one that gives them all that certainty that unreason can possibly give, Skorich said. Grumbletonian, and just like that, Greta Thunberg nails Andrew Bolt to the wall. Thunberg has said she sees her autism as gift that helped open her eyes to the climate crisis. And essentially, Andrew Bolt has decided that because of your autism, you shouldn't be taken seriously. I mean, where did you draw the line?
This post received a score of 6,541, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
If you can't attack the argument, attack the person. The human-shaped shitcunt who attacked Greta is a well-known pedophile sympathizer and political right shock jockey who doubts climate change is real and is quite a racist individual. He is a narcissistic cunting leech of a monstrous arsecloud, and his editorials and articles should be written on strips of used toilet paper where at least they would have some use. Here in Australia we have a lot of these pundits backed by Murdoch himself. They should do the world a favour and yell themselves into an early grave.
Murdoch is a cancer on the fucking world. Fox has ruined politics in the US too.
And the UK.
What he said. I have never seen a girl so young and with so many mental disorders treated by so many adults as a guru, Bolt wrote. Far more interesting is why so many adults, including elected politicians, top business leaders, the Pope and journalists, treat a young and strange girl with such awe and even rapture. Her intense fear of the climate is not surprising from someone with disorders which intensify fears. Bolt even described Greta's younger sister as having a spectacular range of mental issues. Absolutely disgusting.
He said more. Here's a picture of one of the columns. The personal attacks are in the rightmost column.
Gross, but thanks for the source.
Greta Thunberg responded on Thursday, turning Bolt's words back on him to say she was deeply disturbed by the hate and conspiracy campaigns run by climate science deniers. Burn appropriately hot for this season's record-breaking heat.
Bolt is the sad attack dog of the Australian Murdoch media. He has all the impact of being hit by a wet non-biodegradable tissue.
Except that half the Australian electorate believe every piece of shit he spews from his orifices.
They say misery loves company, but somehow knowing the same thing is going on in the US, UK, Australia, and elsewhere is even more depressing.
I like to hope this is the thrashing and wailing of a dying system, but I fear it'll drag a lot of us down with it.
Does she have autism? I've never heard that, and the article avoided stating whether she does or not.
Her Twitter says she has Asperger's.
This girl is too focused on science and math rather than emotions. We shouldn't listen to her about science.
But God forbid she shows any emotions. Then it will be, women are too emotional to hold public functions or make any decisions.
Taps Temple.
What an idiot. But I do like Greta's response. Nice comeback.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.